Hello, bro. I realized something yesterday when I talked with my friend. I realized that when I make these videos, I should be making them for my younger self, or pretend that I'm making them for my younger self, because those are the videos that actually helped me, and those are the videos I really took action on. So, this video is gonna be about discipline, because that's the subject that most people really want to know about. And yeah, let's just jump into it. I'll firstly tell you how I got out of I'll firstly tell you how I got out of a rut. So a deep hole, basically. I got out of it by watching one video, actually. It was a video about getting out of a rut. And that video was by Hamza. And it's on the channel called Hamza Advanced. I watched the video and then that was it. I just took action and solved my problem overnight. I became disciplined overnight. So, if you want to, if you want the best advice, go watch the Hamza's video. But if you're not convinced, I will tell you step by step how to become disciplined overnight. And if you've stuck this far in the video, congratulations. You might be able to change your situation. The first step where people fail is they can't focus on anything for more than 10 seconds. So, congrats. Second thing, if you're not ready to take any action, leave the video right now. I don't want anybody just binge watching these videos without taking any action. So, please leave. Third thing, now I will give you a step-by-step guide on how you can get disciplined from a rut. Or from not... You probably now are waking up, going to work or school, or you don't have either, and you're just basically living and trying to get by doing some random work or just fucking off with your life, living off your parents' money, etc. And you've been doing some good habits also. You've been going to the gym sometimes and maybe going for runs too. I don't know. Maybe you've also meditated some days, but you never have that consistency. You never do the things 5 days a row. Or you did one time, and then you actually just slacked off 2 days, and then got back to it one day, and then slacked off again. And you're in the cycle of no consistency. You have days where you complete all the things you want to do, but some things you just, but some days you just don't do anything. You just basically lay in your bed depressed, thinking, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to go to the gym today because I don't feel like it. I understand you completely. I was in the same situation. I mean, I was going to the gym. It was actually like 3 months ago. I went to the gym, but I instead of learning new skills or trying to be productive, I actually just scrolled YouTube and watched self-improvement videos, but without taking action, which is the bad thing. I want you to watch these videos. I want you to learn from people who have gathered information from taking action. Basically, people like Hamza, Jack Hopkins, even Andrew Tate, and I mean my videos. If you find them valuable, if you learn information you can implement into your life. That's why I tell people to basically fuck off if they don't want to take action. First question I want to ask you. This is basically the action step number 1. Ask yourself, do you really want to change? This is a yes or no question. Do you really want to change your situation? It's pretty comfortable, probably. You get to wake up whenever you want. You go into the gym sometimes when you feel like it. That's a pretty good life. Can you really keep this up for a long time? Can you really keep this up for a long time? Probably not. If you've answered no, then you can just leave this video because you are happy with your situation. I do not recommend you to change or even think about it, because if you're happy with your situation and you're happy where your life is going towards, then you should live it. You should take everything you can out of that life. But if you said yes, I want you to think about another question. Why do you want to change your situation? I'll give you some time. And in the meantime, I'll tell you why I wanted to change. I wanted to change my situation because I want to look back this year at the end of the year and be proud of my achievements. And I want to be able to know that I did everything I could and gave my work and my lifestyle 100% every day. That is why I wanted to change my situation, because I wanted to feel proud. And also, I want to do the things which I want to do for the rest of my life. I want a routine that I can stick to wherever I am, basically. I want to keep doing this every single day for the rest of my life. This is how I planned my routine. Because this is the dream life. And you're also basically one step away from that. Now, you got your why. You're still with me, right? Next thing I want you to do, and please, for the love of God, don't skip this step. For once watching this video, take the action. Do not just binge watch. Take this action. Get your lazy ass out of your chair and take a piece of paper or a notebook and a pen. Then I want you to write down the question, do I want to change? And then the answer, if it was yes. After that, write down why. Why do I want to change my situation? Write down the thing. I want to change because I want to feel proud at the end of the year what I accomplished. For example, I'll give you some time. And once more, do not skip this step. I guarantee you, if you do these things I tell you, you will become disciplined overnight. Just listen for once. Please have some humility. Now, you've written down your why. Second thing we need to fix about your brain is that you probably don't feel success and achievement from doing the things you told yourself to do. So basically, achieving or doing tasks, completing tasks. You need to rewire your brain. And we do that by a simple trick. A trick which actually Hamza told me. This is one more action step for you. You need to take a shoe. Just a second. Take a shoe, untie its laces. Just trust me. Just untie the laces of the shoe. Now that you've got a shoe, I want you to think about how tying the shoelaces is a goal you want to achieve or a task you want to complete, okay? Think about this in your mind. Close your eyes and think about, if I tie these laces, that would be the greatest thing I did today. That would be the biggest achievement today. Did you close your eyes? You better close your eyes. Better have closed your eyes. And just think about that for a few moments. These shoelaces, I need them tied right now. This is the only thing I want to do. Now that you've thought of it, now you just tie your shoelaces. Think about it. You do it present. You're being present. You're tying them with purpose. You're thinking about that goal you set yourself. I'm gonna be so. My day is gonna be done after this. I just tie these laces, and you make it nice. You make it nice. You make it look nice. And after you're done, I'm actually gonna make a double knot. And now that you're done, just take a smile. Just take a smile. Just look at your creation and think about how you achieved the thing you told yourself to do. Doesn't it feel good? Like, if you didn't feel good from that, and faking that smile wasn't like enough for you to feel some kind of happiness, write me in the comments. But if you did, I know you did, because it's fucking hilarious. First of all, you tied a shoelace, and it was a task, and you completed it. Now you realize what you feel after completing tasks. Be happy for what you did. The next thing I want to teach you is the next thing I want you to realize. You're probably not letting yourself feel the emotions. All that. You're probably not letting yourself feel those emotions, really. You're kind of suppressing it. You're feeling like, or you're saying to yourself, this feels fucking stupid. Why would I be happy after tying a shoelace? There's no fucking point to that. But this is why you have never been disciplined for a long time before. Because you don't allow yourself to feel the positive things. Society has basically conditioned you to not feel great or achievement or a feeling of being proud because it because people would laugh at you or people would think that it's not something to be happy about. Step number 4. Now I want you to think about one thing that you're actually pretty proud of. One hard thing. It could be that run you did a week ago, or that good workout, that good pump you got from the gym. It could be the 10-minute meditation you actually told yourself to do and you did it. And there's going to be a one thing in your mind. Don't push it away. Think about that one thing that appeared first. Think about that feeling of proudness. Think about that feeling. And allow yourself to smile. Allow yourself to feel like you did it. You're the fucking man. If you're in public, don't give a fuck about anyone's opinion. Just smile. Just think about the achievement you did. Think about how good it felt. Think about, just think about the action. For me, it was the day when I played football 10 years ago, and our team was playing against a team which consisted of men, basically, not men, boys, 2 years older than our team, and I scored a goal against that team, and I did a terrible celebration, basically just landing on my stomach. I tried to do the fucking airplane. It hurt so bad, but I felt so fucking good. And yeah, that was my moment. And just remind yourself how that felt. Remind yourself that you can feel those good emotions. Like, it's fine. No one's gonna judge you for it. And if someone's gonna judge you for that, you shouldn't listen to their opinion. Like, basically, they're not allowing you to feel happy. Do you want that person in your life? And just allow yourself to feel those emotions. This is so important. If you're still kind of like on the edge, you're like not sure what to do, like, fuck. I mean, it's so dumb. It feels so dumb. But this guy says, apprentice says, it's gonna be like, it's gonna change my mind. And this is one step that I did. I did to change my way of act. And this was one step I did to change myself from being a lazy fuck to disciplined. And I need you to do the same. If you suppressed your emotions as much as I did, you can't really hype yourself up. Action step number 5. Go in front of the mirror in your house, or sometime you can be alone where no one can hear you, and just look yourself in the eyes. Hype yourself the fuck up. You are the fucking man. You are the fucking man. I'm the fucking man. I can do whatever I fucking want. Whatever I put my mind into, I can do it. Just scream as loud as you fucking can. Because when you do that, you can feel that sense of proudness, that sense of achievement, that feeling you fucking felt in so long, because you've not allowed yourself to feel it. Just scream as loud as you fucking can. Like, whoa! And I'm not talking like that. I'm talking like fucking top of your lungs. The feeling you will get from this is like you've waken up to reality again. This is the most important thing in this video. For me, it was the moment that I realized that I was suppressed by society. And I was looking at myself and I was comparing myself to people who were way ahead of me. I was comparing myself to David Goggins, Andrew Tate, Hamza, and people who were just years ahead of me and older than me doing self-improvement habits. And I was always comparing myself, like if I did a 5 kilometer run, I wasn't proud because I knew that there was some motherfucker who could do 7 kilometers in the same time I did 5. You get the point. Or I meditated for 10 minutes when someone meditated for 30. This is why I didn't feel achievement from those tasks I set myself. Now, if you didn't do the thing I told you to do, or if you have parents in your house and you can't just do it right now, set a reminder to yourself on the clock when you're gonna do this, because this is the most important step in this video. If you skip this step, you will not become disciplined. I guarantee it. You set a time, and when that time comes, do it. Just for the love of God, don't think about anything else you want to do tomorrow. Just do that one thing. Just scream in front of the mirror. That's it. Hype yourself up. Tell yourself you're the fucking man. Tell yourself you're gonna do the things that you tell yourself to do because you can. Tell yourself you can feel the emotion of proudness, of achievement. You're already 70% there, or maybe even 90, because these action steps you've took are basically the foundation of your discipline. And the last thing I want you to do before you start your discipline journey is to set yourself one task you're gonna do tomorrow, the first thing when you wake up. And I want it to be a task which you're not doing consistently right now. Maybe it's the meditation. Maybe it's going to the gym. Maybe it's not being on your phone scrolling and just being present. Maybe it's talking to your parents. Maybe it's going outside. I want you to choose one thing that you haven't been consistently doing. If you've gone to the gym, don't pick workout first thing in the morning. If you've meditated for most days but haven't gone to the gym, then you shouldn't put meditate, because that's easy for you. You should probably do some kind of workout first thing. And don't make it too hard. Don't make it like a 1 hour workout that you probably can't do. Make it something that you can absolutely do. And you need to write this down also. You're still with me, right? Yeah? Good. You need to write this down also. I did it on my phone. Works perfectly on my phone. Because when I wrote it down on my phone, I can also like put a checkbox next to it and I can just fucking press that or basically check it off so it feels even more better. And when you've done that task first thing in the morning, basically after you've woken up, it could be maybe it's 5 minutes of meditation or 20 push-ups or just or going outside for a walk. After you've completed that task, you are allowed to do anything the rest of the day. You can literally go just fucking wank, fucking scroll TikTok, watch YouTube, do anything. Just anything you wanted to do for pleasure. But only after you did the one task. For me, I think the task was shadow boxing for 2 minutes. That was my task. I went outside and shadow boxed for 2 minutes, and then I just fucked off with my day, basically. Now that you've written down the task, hopefully, and once more, I want to remind you that you can change. And if you truly want to change, action is needed. Without action, you cannot change. Okay? So please take this action step. Do it for you. Do it for you, not me. I want you to write me how I helped you, but you did the action. That's the most important thing. Now, the morning has come, and you do the thing. And you're free to do whatever you want. You've achieved your goal. Your task is complete. Check off that box. But you start scrolling on your phone and you don't really feel like doing it. I might as well basically just continue this good rhythm, like this momentum I have now. I know, like I did the push-ups. I could also meditate. But this is not mandatory. You don't have to do anything else for the rest of the day. This is your own doing. So if you want to, what I did, I actually meditated, read, and even went for a run the same day because I just felt like completing the task. After that first task, I actually went for a run, read a book, and meditated. Just because of the feeling I got, the good feeling of achievement. And this is how you will change your life. This is how you get disciplined. Just one task. Then, if it feels very hard the first morning, I want you to think about, is this task too hard or can I do it tomorrow again? If you're able to do it tomorrow too, then when you're going to sleep or after maybe, well, at the end of the day, I need you to write down for tomorrow the task you want to achieve. If this today's task you wrote down was something that challenged you, I want you to do the same thing again tomorrow. Don't write anything else, but just this one thing. When you've consistently done this thing 7 days in a row, you know you can do it the 8th day in a row. Then I want you to start adding things to your list. Because before this, you have never done one thing 8 days in a row if it wasn't like eating, sleeping, drinking water, or your needs, basically. So just think about that. Do it for 7 days in a row. I know it's gonna take a while, but that is what you need right now. You're not in a position to have a like Hamza told me. You're not all that. You're not all that. You are here. I know you want to be like here, but we're not there yet. Where you could have been there sometime. Hamza used this analogy in his video where he talked about the gym. And if you've been to the gym, or let's talk about push-ups, because push-ups are a great way to describe this. You've been able to do 30 push-ups once. It was 6 months ago. 3 months later, you've gotten an injury and you can't do basically only 10 push-ups. So now you attempt 30 push-ups again in a row, but you can't do it. Now that you've only gotten 20 push-ups, how are you going to do 30 if you have an injured shoulder? You cannot. That is basically illogical. If you didn't get 20 today, you probably won't get 30 tomorrow. Like, it's basically impossible. With bench press, this is even more accurate. Because if you bench 60 kg and you failed, are you going to put 70 kg tomorrow when you fucking injured your shoulder? That doesn't make any sense. So you need to start by taking small actions that you know you can do and then build that list up slowly. So you can and build that list up slowly and be able to be consistent with your list. Doing the tasks every day without skipping a day. You've come this far on this video. I want you to really fucking congratulate yourself. I want you to pat yourself in the back. I want you to once more remind you that if you didn't do this action step where you went in front of the mirror and just fucking hyped yourself up, I need you to do that. That is the most important thing you can do. From just the most important thing to take away from this video is to just go in front of the mirror, hype yourself up for something you did, or just for being the fucking man, just being here today, and just screaming as loud as you can. And do it without no one hearing. Do it where no one can judge you. Just feel those emotions. If you did it, I bet it feels good, doesn't it? I told you this was the last one, but I have one more thing. I need you to have humility. Humility is the mindset where you accept that you have failed You need to have this mindset, because when you tell yourself it's okay to miss this workout, even though I said it for myself yesterday, because I have a good reason, because I slept bad, and I mean my leg hurts a little bit, even though it's chest day. You didn't eat that much or drink enough water. When you make excuses for not doing the tasks you say yourself to do, you are basically shooting yourself in the foot. You're trying to hinder your progress. This is what creates that downward spiral. I need you to think about when you're gonna slack, when you're not gonna do the thing that you say yourself to do. You need to tell yourself, I did this. I skipped this task today because I'm a bitch. You need to just accept it. Like, okay, I didn't go to the gym today because I'm actually just a bitch. There's no excuses. Okay, yeah, my shoulder hurts a little bit, but I still could have done something in the gym. And now you skip the whole session. I am a bitch for skipping the gym. 2 days ago, I actually didn't read the book I was supposed to read, The Millionaire Fastlane, for 30 minutes. And yeah, my stomach hurted, and I felt like vomiting. But I still told myself I was a bitch. Why? Because that is how you keep yourself disciplined. This is how you keep yourself in that spiral upward. Because you're gonna have these dips. You're gonna go up. Maybe it's like this. Maybe you start very, very small, then you go up. Then you're gonna have these dips. Up. If I wouldn't have told myself that I'm a bitch for not reading, I would probably still go down like this, slow. Because the next day, I would also think that reading isn't that important, even though I said it for myself. And I would just keep not reading. Maybe the next thing would be I wouldn't meditate, because I wouldn't feel that to be so important. I would make excuses and excuses and excuses. You go on. And now, look at where I am. I'm in this hole. I started from here. I went up and I went down. But I never got back up from this. This is what a rut is called. But when you tell yourself, be present, when you're present about your failures and you accept that you failed and you're a bitch, basically, you go up, do the good habits, you're consistent, but then one day you miss your reading session, like I did. You realize it. You stop here. You realize that you fucked up, you're a fucking lazy cunt, and you're a bitch. I started slacking. I noticed, yeah, oh fuck, I told myself I would read, but I didn't. Now that I noticed this dip, I noticed that I couldn't do the things I set myself, I can start going back up. Because tomorrow I will make sure I complete every single task on the list. And then after this happens again, this will happen for you once, like, this will happen for you hundreds of times probably in your life. You will miss a meditation session. You're going down. But you realize, I didn't do the meditation. I made an excuse because I was so hungry. I just didn't have time. There was so many things on my mind. I couldn't do it. Like, you accept I am a bitch because I didn't do it. I set myself the task, but I didn't do it. I accept myself being a bitch. And then you once again you fucking go up. You make sure that tomorrow you will do the task, and you follow each and every single one task you did or you set yourself and do them. This has been it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you stuck to the end, I need to congratulate you. You have like the 0.001% attention span in this world. And on top of that, if you haven't took the action steps in this video, I need you to feel ashamed. I need you to feel that if you want to change, you're being a bitch. Humility is very important. And if you want, go watch Hamza's videos, and especially the Hamza Advanced channel's first video, how to get out of a rut. That is the most important video you can watch to start to get disciplined. It is how I got out of the rut. And I know you can too, because he has helped hundreds of men personally, one-to-one. Yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, I recommend you to watch my other videos also. I try to provide information and lessons where you can learn and take action from, and just to improve your life quality in general, and health, mental health, physical health, etc. And if you enjoyed this video, I want you to also leave a comment. If you didn't enjoy this video, I want you to leave a comment. Why and what should I improve on? Thank you all for watching. Let's get disciplined together. I will hold you accountable if you hold me accountable. And yeah, this has been it. Thank you very much.